A girl and he's a boy. I'm just not comfortable.
So my report also indicates that you're in a relationship with Grandpa.
So everybody's sleeping with Grandpa?
So when's the last time he's been to a doctor?
That's a good question.
I know from my understanding last night, Jessica came out here from DCS. She told you guys to clean up. So has this been cleaned up? Or those shoes are entirely too big for him.
Does he have shoes of his own? Can we put shoes of his own on him?
He does, but I have to find him in that mountain of whatever it is.
I was down on my looking to hit me a lick, ready to get into some since I was a jit. I had big dreams of getting rich. Now we leveling up in this. Take a look at my kicks. You know we stepping on toughest nigga. First one to get hit, don't make me send a blitz. My head is itching for it. Hollow to spit like a list, but wait. Whoa.
Paul, and I was the motherfucker Kane Deal. Welcome back to Sheldon's Bootleg Ass Studio, where you come to kick it, vibe out, and shoot this shit with Sheldon. I really appreciate each and every last one of y'all for pulling up. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's go and get into this video of today. Alright, now the title of today's video reads: Cops rescue child from House of Horrors. Bed bugs, filth, no food, and CPS in shock. In quotes it says, is everybody sleeping with Grandpa? The hell is going on at this crib? It's some weird shit sleeping with Grandpa. Like, what y'all talking about sleeping with? Y'all sleeping in the same bed? Is y'all Grandpa, or is y'all bumping and grinding with the what's going on? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's find out. Trigger warning, I will be stopping this video, pausing it, shooting this shit. If you don't want to hear me commentating over this video, all you got to do is jump off my video, continue on with your life. You ain't got to jump in my comment section trolling, telling me what I need to be doing or what I don't need to be doing on my video, because I will get on your dog ass, indubitably. But for those who are here to kick it, vibe out, and shoot the shit with Sheldon, I really do appreciate you. Make sure that like button is lit. Subscribe to the channel. Let's not waste no more time. Let's go get into the video right now.
If you ain't fucking with my nigga Sheldon, nigga, fuck you. Yeah.
A girl and he's a boy. I'm just not comfortable.
So my report also indicates that you're in a relationship with Grandpa.
So everybody's sleeping with Grandpa?
So when's the last time he's been to a doctor?
That's a good question.
On October 17th, 2023, officers responded to a residence following a report of a child being neglected, including lack of food and proper living conditions.
There's literally so many cans.
Okay.
And we have started to grill on the cans.
Oh my god. So I have to
That's
come
crazy.
in and do an investigation and make sure he's being unsafe. I will have to. You'll get what?
My mom's a house owner and grab it.
I have to come in. I have to come in the house.
Yeah.
It's not safe, and I have to remove him.
She said what? Because I couldn't understand nothing she was saying. Sounded like she was mush mouth.
So I have to come in and do an investigation and make sure he's being unsafe. I will have to. You'll get what?
My mom's a house owner and grab it.
I have to come in. I have to come in the house.
She said my mom is what?
You'll get what?
My mom's a house owner and grab it.
I have to come in. I have to come in the house.
Yeah.
It's not safe, and I have to remove him.
Oh,
I haven't been able to find him.
So, is that where he sleeps? Okay. So what are we gonna do about cleaning this up?
my goodness. I wouldn't even want to stand up in that house. Do you hear me? I wouldn't even want to stand up in that house, let alone sleep in it. What the hell? Oh.
We did have some. We may be gone. He may have taken it when you left. That's not the working fridge. No, this one is. Right now we don't have much. I was working on food stamps and stuff.
Okay.
But he does have a burger.
He did have a burger. When did he eat that burger? Your child needs to eat every single day. When did he eat that burger?
How long ago, sir?
It hasn't been that long.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm with DCS.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And this was not going to be like this in the morning.
I was
Okay.
looking for something.
We're just
Okay, so this happened.
This was not going to be like this in the morning. What was it going to be like? What? Are you meaning to tell me that this house was gonna be spick and span clean in the morning? Is this what you saying? You saying that y'all came too early because I was gonna clean all this shit up anyway. Like, y'all tripping.
Oh, yeah, it will. It's just that we finally got the father out.
Okay.
At least for the night.
Okay.
At least for the night. We finally got the father out. At least for the night. So I was gonna clean up in the morning while he's gone, but it's a possibility that he might come back. So if he do come back, then I ain't gonna be able to clean up. That's what I heard.
Doing this for a while, but
He's been.
I don't understand what's going on with him. 12 years and
You guys need to figure something out with this fridge.
Oh,
Or it needs to be removed, or you need to fix it, or something. Because this child needs to eat. There's open wires. Like, this child needs to eat.
Take the kid. You didn't seen enough. Just go and take the kid. Damn it. Take him.
This house is
we knew
not okay.
we needed some work on it, but every time I was doing work on it, I'm paying all the bills.
I understand that, and that's I heard.
I pay all of them. So I have no money to put into anything in here.
Okay, I understand.
And with him,
So take the kid.
he just knocks everybody down. He don't work.
Okay.
he's supposed to be a bad wife, but I'm
Okay,
not
but
a
where?
good wife.
Okay, so first, where? So he can get into this, which is bad.
Well, his daddy did that.
Well, it needs to be taken care of.
Well, we will.
Where's the at?
I think he took it.
We think he took everything.
Okay.
Because I can't
Because if
find
he
nothing.
get anything, he gets in it. This is where do you sleep at, Tessa?
But it was so late after talking to the officer.
Tessa, where do you sleep at, honey?
Either in this room or that one.
Okay.
I sleep on the couch
He
floor,
just got
wherever
jealous
he isn't. Because he usually won't
He
leave
got
the
jealous because they have a good relationship.
Oh, what kind of relationship?
I was real big because,
I don't even
not to be
tell you
mean,
last time I ate.
but I don't like DFS.
I'm sure. I'm not trying to be mean at all. I'm just trying to say this is what's happening. This is what I
Right.
like. You know.
So, what I'm saying is I'm willing to get it done.
Okay.
Keep him.
Okay.
Because he's a good kid.
Oh, right. But
But-
he needs to eat.
And
You know,
he
we
did.
make sure he eats.
He
at least.
did.
Even if I starve, he eats. I'll give him
Yeah.
the food.
Okay.
I am not.
What is he eating in this filthy ass house?
Real big right now on hot dogs.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So you have to understand my
Imagine the smell of the hot dog water in that house.
concern and their concern when we come
Well,
in this
I
house,
do.
and there's a 4-year-old in here.
And that's why
This
I'm
is
willing
not.
to work with
This is
you.
not a liberal. This is not a
His
situation.
room
Daddy
is their
like
room.
right there in the open.
And that's what his dad does. He throws things around.
I was searching.
You got a wife stuff too.
What he say? It's some bugs on her.
My stuff was put up, and now you see he's basically throwing it on the floor.
Okay, so
Well, the dad is the one causing.
okay, so what? I'm gonna give you guys a
I would say, shit, we're gonna have to finish this conversation outside. Step outside, cause shit, nah.
duty to inform notice. Okay, it's a duty for notice to duty informant. So I'm informing you that DCS, you now have an open DCS case. Okay, so we'll be back in the morning, but I'm gonna
How early in the morning?
I don't know, but you guys need to figure it out.
Well,
Because we're gonna be in your
we're
in your lives until this is taken care of.
Well, yeah, I'm willing to do it, but he just
Yeah, you was gonna clean it up in the morning anyway, so get to getting. Get to getting, damn it. Seem like they giving you a tap on the wrist, which they shouldn't. That shit, ugh. You is not gonna be able to have all of that shit cleaned by in the morning, and it look like it's already late at night.
with him here.
Okay.
It's a drama.
Okay, and I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about the
But I'm
baby.
worried
I
about
don't.
him coming back because
Then you call the police, and then they come and remove him again, and then he can go to jail or whatever they do, whatever their standards are.
This is like the third time we've called.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then you just gotta keep calling, and you gotta get yourself a protective order.
Okay.
And that's what we talked about, right?
Yeah, so those are things we have to get done, right? No, nobody's saying anybody's a bad mom. Nobody's saying anybody's a bad mom, but when there's domestic violence and there's some issues, then we need to get that taken care of, right? Because the baby right now is the #1 priority.
He is. And
So
he's
you guys
fixing
need to
my
figure that out.
house up, But I have no money.
I understand, but we gotta.
All my money goes out into.
And DCS has great
We have a
resources.
lot of resources, so let me help you, okay? But you have to be willing to accept the help. 11. Yeah? Is mom home?
She's asleep.
Can you wake her up for me? Okay. Alright, Cecil, so I'm Amanda with the Department of Child Safety. I don't know if you remember.
Is this the same house? Yup. Yup. Same house. Yup. All right, so they came back the next day.
CPS has great resources.
We have a lot of resources, so let me help you. Okay?
Let's go.
You have to be willing to accept the help. 11. Yeah? Is mom home?
She's asleep.
Can you wake her up for me? Okay. Alright, Cecil, so I'm Amanda with the Department of Child Safety. I don't know if you remember me or not, but I had you back in 2019.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
Oh, she got dreadlocks, y'all, and it ain't because she want them. It's because she don't take care of her hair or nothing, and her shit's just matted up naturally.
I was your first investigator yesterday. Okay, so we got a report of
She just flipped her hair back. I would have stepped back a little bit like, oh, bitch, don't be flipping your hair. You might flip some bugs or something on me.
some things going on here. So I know you met with Jessica last night.
Yeah.
Yeah? So what's going on?
Well, last night I was asleep. I'd woken up and he had been yelling about something, but I didn't understand it.
Yeah, just blame it on just blame everything on him. I'm sure he got something to do with it too, but he ain't the only reason why that house is a filthy damn mess.
In your neck?
Yeah, this is Dad.
Was he asked to leave this property last night?
Yeah, and she left this morning.
You allowed him back?
I think so, yeah.
That ain't what she said. Oh no, well yeah, never mind. They said get a protective. Okay.
Okay, so you guys got in an argument last night.
In front of the kid.
About what?
I'm not real
Drugs.
sure. The only thing I got out of it was that I was in Dad's room.
Okay.
Because he wanted us both out. By yelling at us, we just wanted to stay because we didn't feel comfortable.
Okay. So what's going on with the house? Like, it doesn't look real good. No.
What's going on with all the little fires everywhere?
That box back there.
Right, but
caught
there's
fire.
burned stuff everywhere. Does the house frequently start on fire?
No, it was a 100, I think.
I think.
It was, as far as I know, the only fire.
What are on his fingers? Are those tampon applicators?
Ew. Come outside with this dirty, droopy diaper. Oh my God! Right on time to show. Child Protective Services.
What's up?
Is her crack out? Oh my God! Ew. Why they didn't blur that out? Man, tell me I'm tripping.
Okay, so
And she just pulled her britches up. That had to been her crack, y'all.
what's going on with the house?
How old is this child in a diaper? How old is this baby in a diaper, man? Because that's too big. That look like that boy too big to be in a damn diaper.
Cluttered basically, really is.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't look good.
This shit look disgusting. Tell her.
Okay, so who's all living here?
Mom, Dad,
Okay. Anybody working?
not at the moment.
Hey, Junior.
How's her child?
So
What are you doing?
Getting a check?
Yeah, mom's
Okay. How much is mom's check a month?
somewhere around 1,000 or something.
So how are you guys making ends meet right now?
What he got on his fingers? Is that the tampon applicators I was talking about? What he got on his fingers, man? Are them hair rollers? What is that?
So how are you
She need to send the kid back in the house. I know he don't know what's going on, but
guys
still.
making ends meet right now? Okay. Food stamps, access.
Yeah, I was dealing with that, and then in and out.
So are you on food stamps?
Yeah, technically. Are we doing?
So how much are you getting food stamps a month?
It's the wrong time for this shit to happen.
When's the last it's been to the doctor?
Oh, that's been a while.
Since he
Do you
was
have
born?
his immunizations?
No,
When the last time he had a bath? When the last time you had a bath? Damn.
Who's his primary care doctor?
How do y'all have a bath? Is the water running? Oh, what the bathtub look like? God. What the toilet look like? Oh, fuck. Oh, if the house look like that, imagine what the bathroom look like. Oh, shit.
Now I know that. I haven't seen her in a while, but I know it's a female up there. Tree something. Hey, come back here.
Joshua Tree?
Yeah, that.
The one
He alright. He live in a house like that. Shit, anything. The further he get away from that house, the safer he is. Don't tell that boy to get back.
The last time he's been
He need to go
here.
far
Probably
away.
around the time that the baby came out.
So about 2 years?
Yeah, probably.
So no one's working in the home?
No.
No?
Just had me his job yesterday, but
Well, hide. So is he not potty trained yet, or what's going on with that?
we're working on it. He's gotten to play a couple times. It's a good job.
Damn. We're working on it. He's gone to the potty a couple of times. I say, good job. Yay. This big ass boy, this nigga finna be a teenager in a couple of years. Man, chill out.
And because I'm a girl and he's a boy, I'm just not comfortable being the one to take that home.
Good excuse. Not gonna fly.
But his father's, I don't know, he's just not stepping in to that boy role.
Oh, why she hit that stepping in? That bitch hit a dance move on her ass. Boy. Hello.
And he's gotten to play a couple
That
times.
man's got a
It's good
dancing.
job. And because I'm a girl and he's a boy, I'm just not comfortable being the one to take that home.
Yeah.
But his father's, I don't know, he's just not stepping in to that boy.
Yeah. Baby. See, when you do them gestures, they make the conversation more intriguing. You see, that makes us able to understand what you're trying to convey. And it makes us side with you when you do that. You understand what I mean? So you got to move like that when you're talking. You know what I'm saying? She did her shit. He's not stepping in. So now we need to go check out what you are saying. Where's the daddy at? We don't need to worry about you no more. We just need to worry about the daddy. That's what you want. Everything is on the daddy. No, both of y'all ass. If that's the daddy that's in there.
Okay. When was the last time you had a bath?
Well, Beast of last night was about a week ago. I didn't give him a bath today.
A week ago, you lying.
Does
So
he
she
have-
said a week. It's been at least 5 months.
Clothes and shoes of his own? Because last night when I was here, he wasn't in clothes, and you guys kept putting him in shoes like that.
Yeah, he likes clothes. He likes our shoes.
Okay, but does he have clothes and shoes of his own?
Yeah, he does. We need water.
Hi. Are you stepping on my toes? All right. So what do you guys use for discipline for him?
Hey, no.
Yeah. Oh. Right when she asked, that's the most disciplined? No. Is that it? Do y'all tap her ass?
We don't do that. Okay? Listen. No, sir. No. Look at me. I will say for
No discipline. Perfect time to display the question that was asked. Perfect time. Because that ass ain't getting no discipline. If it was some discipline when she said no, that ass would have shrunk down to a decimal. Because my mom and daddy, all they had to do was raise their voice a certain way and give me a certain look. I set my ass down somewhere. You understand what I'm saying?
You can.
Are we going to get bugs? Wait, is that
He finna whoop her ass.
I want to thank you, but I have to
Okay, so what's up with all the marks on him? So he's got all kinds of cuts and sores, and you guys.
He walk around here with no damn clothes on. Shit, he in the shit. He running outside playing just like that. Of course he gonna have some cuts and sores on. He rolling around all on the ground and shit, running through the bushes and twigs and shit, scratching them and shit. Yeah, them kids. He probably ain't getting abused. Well, I don't know. Don't seem like he got no discipline though. He ain't scared of nobody. You know, he's getting abused other ways, but probably not physically.
Bed buds or what's going on?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, well some of these are like bites. They look kind of like bites.
I thought she was trying to get at something else. Yeah, them bed bugs.
No, that's the problem. When you have someone putting you down, it's hard to stay up.
Huh?
Hard to be a good person.
Really?
So my report also indicates that you're in a relationship with Grandpa.
No.
You guys in a sexual relationship?
No.
She's talking about some no. Oh my gosh, who told you that?
He thinks so, but it's not like that. My dad feeds me. He gives me cigarettes. He has a bed, like he's crawling. And B, if I don't...
Who thinks they're in a sexual relationship? When she said he said that, who is he? Can't be the child. What are we talking about?
So my report also indicates that you're in a relationship with Grandpa.
No.
You guys in a sexual relationship?
No, he thinks so, but it's not like that. My dad feeds me. He gives me...
Who is he? Who thinks that? When you say he thinks that, are you talking about your dad or the grandpa? What are we talking about? I'm confused.
He has a bed, like he's crawling. And B, if there's no pallet made, if he's asleep on the couch, I just have to crawl up on the floor. There.
Junior sleep.
With Grandpa.
Okay.
So everybody's sleeping with Grandpa?
Not everybody.
Well, you said you do and he does.
I do when
Where's Tiny sleep?
Her room, back there.
So what room are you sleeping
Okay.
in?
Usually I sleep in the living room, but when you get me and I go to Grandpa's room.
Alright, can I do a walkthrough of the house?
Let's see. This shit was supposed to be cleaned up in the morning like she said, huh?
You wanna go follow Mom? Or you want me to go?
Let you go.
He's gonna eat shit. Don't fall through the floor, Amanda. When you get in there.
Okay.
Don't fall through the floor, damn.
So where's the food that you guys have?
Right now.
How do you sleep on the couch when it's like that?
I usually don't. I have to curl from the floor. That's why I've been sleeping somewhere.
Crawl through the floor. What?
If
y'all don't take this down, baby.
So sometimes I just have to clear out the chair and sleep in it, and I get bit too. There's things that have been biting me. I'm not sure what, but...
So, I know from my understanding last night, Jessica came out here from DCS. She told you guys to clean up. So has this been cleaned up?
Not exactly. After everything, like, it goes dry.
She ain't did a damn thing.
Okay, so where's Dad at so I can talk to Dad?
This is Grandpa's room where they all sleep, apparently.
Where do you...
They keep using dad and grandpa interchangeably. Because when they say dad, who is dad? Her dad or the child dad? And when they say grandpa, who are they talking about? Her grandpa or the child grandpa? I'm confused.
You sleep, buddy.
I just waited to go sleep.
Alright.
Yeah.
Grandpa sleeping?
Okay, so grandpa is her dad, I assume. Or maybe is it her grandpa? Shit, what? I don't know.
Dad, you know where Brandon's at?
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay, right now. Hi, Brandon. Can I talk to you outside for a few minutes?
I was just getting my camera so you're aware I'm recording myself.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Boy, if you don't shut the hell up. Ain't nobody scared of your ass, boy. You come out here talking about some, I'm just cleaning my camera just so you know I'm recording this. What you say can and will be used against you in a court of law if you try any fast ones on me. Nigga, shut up. Your ass is finna be held accountable for this shit, hopefully.
So the department received a report. So we were out last
Oh,
night.
I gotta bring him back. I'm sorry, y'all. He came out here like he's just an authoritative figure or some shit.
Sorry, just bringing my camera so you're aware I'm recording myself.
Oh, he bringing his camera. I thought he said cleaning.
So the department received a report. So we were out last night. You weren't here, so I'm going to go over your rights with you first, okay? Mm-hmm. So DCS has no legal authority to compel or make you cooperate with our investigation or to accept any services. But it is our hope that by working together, we can ensure your family has what it needs.
Right, okay.
If at any time you don't want to talk to me, you can tell me to go away, and I have to.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question. If we were to get with my mom and want to move to where she lives in Missouri and stay with her till we get on our feet, is that going to be something we're able to do?
So, I mean, I got to go over your rights with you before I can talk about anything, okay? Yeah, those shoes are entirely too big for him.
Does he have shoes of his own? Can we put shoes of his own on him?
He does, but I have to find him, and that mountain of whatever it is hard to...
What's going on here?
What's going on here is, I guess we've been doing a lot of arguing.
Okay.
I've been trying to talk...
That's the answer we got. What's going on with all this mountain of all this shit that you just said? You know what I'm saying? Why we can't find his shoes? Why the house look like this and that? Bed bugs, all kind of shit. I guess what's going on is, we've been arguing. All we've been doing is just arguing, man. And arguing and arguing. Okay, but how the house get like this? We've been arguing. The hell are you talking about? Nigga, y'all some nasty pigs. That's what's going on.
Heard about getting the house cleaned up, start, doing better. Getting stuff done so I can go to work, but I can't clean the house for everybody, do everything for everybody, cook, clean, and go to work, make a paycheck to take care of this, to provide. And
so we just don't do nothing at all then. We don't do a damn thing at all. How did the house get like that? I can't clean up for everybody and work and do this and yada, 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 yada. Okay, so you don't do nothing? You don't go to work and you don't clean? What's preventing you from cleaning if you ain't got a job? Nigga, what are you talking about?
He's just refusing to listen, and so it makes me angry, and I'm probably handling it the wrong way by, getting too angry about it and not listening.
So, is anybody working right now?
No, but her mom makes a paycheck.
How much does her mom make?
Her mom makes probably $1,000 in Social Security disability.
So how's that making ends meet for 4 adults and a child?
Exactly, that's my point. There's nobody will clean the house, but I can't do everything for everyone and go to work.
Exactly, that's my point. Man, what is your point? We still waiting on your point. What is your point? Because we're trying to figure out how the house get like this, and nobody is working, nobody is cleaning, and what are you talking about? Get to your point, please.
How long have you guys been living here?
Now, if I were maybe a living caregiver or something, that would be different, but I'm not.
How long have you guys been here?
We've been here now for going on 3 years.
So when's the last time he's been to a doctor?
That's a good question.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Is he up to date on his immunizations?
That's a good question.
He think he being smart. He came out here to record this shit, and he's trying to basically side with her and put himself on her side as if he's not responsible for any of what's going on in this house. Like, he arguing about her needing to clean up the house is preventing them from cleaning up the house, and yet he's living there and ain't cleaning up the house, and the house is looking a mess. What are you talking about? And you ain't working, and you ain't bringing in no money, and y'all living off of her mom's $1,000 Social Security check. What are you talking about? He think he's smart. That's a good question. We need to ask her. You need to ask his mom. When's the last time he been to the doctor? Because, I tell her all the time, you need to take this child to the doctor. We need to get him in school. Is the little man enrolled in school? Is he old enough? Because if he is he in school?
Okay. Is he meeting his milestones? Daycare?
We don't do daycare, but I do try to work with him from time to time.
Okay.
With letters and shapes and such.
What about potty training?
Potty training, if I can get him to cooperate. Sometimes he does go on his own. Sometimes he does want to go. Which is kind of why I had his diaper off.
Because y'all don't require him to go. And y'all don't want to do the work in training him. So y'all just let the diaper do everything. Y'all just let him go in the diaper. And y'all just hopefully one day he'll pick up and learn by himself. That shit, y'all not making him be responsible and letting people know when he needs to go. You know?
Earlier, I didn't take it off. He took his own off. Okay. So he's been taking his underwear off on his own, and he didn't want to put his underwear on.
Like I just said, y'all hoping that he'll pick it up on his own and learn.
So I figured maybe that he'll pee one time and realize, hey, there's something coming out of there.
Okay. What about substance use in the house? Any
substance use? Her mom's doing marijuana.
Okay. Anyone else using that?
No, I do sometimes, just stay calm, but I try not to oversmoke.
Do you have any property right now?
I try not to.
No. If you do you lock it up, or what's that look like?
We usually put it up out of reach.
Okay.
Out of reach? Where? On top of the mountain of bullshit that y'all got?
Help it. It's put up out of reach.
Any history with plan or?
History of it, but not any.
You're maintaining sobriety.
Unregulated use.
Okay. If I asked you to drug test, would you be willing to drug test?
Maybe.
Okay. Why maybe?
I guess I could.
Okay. So if I know that you're gonna pop positive for me, I already know that, right?
Right.
So that wouldn't be a concern. So what's going on with the relationship with?
Yeah. So if you're hiding anything else, you might want to go ahead and say it right now, because if you agree to a drug test, we're gonna find out you smoking some other shit, bro.
Tisa and her dad.
I don't know. It's probably just a figment of my imagination, all the stress and such.
Okay, so what do you think's going on?
I don't think anything's going on, no. I did some hard thinking last night. It's probably just, her trying to get away from the fighting. Okay. When I'm not trying to fight with her, just trying to talk. You know what I mean? And so she just goes to her dad like any daughter would. You know what I mean?
When's the last time you had a job?
Last time I had a job.
So you just saying that shit because you get mad and you say, so you in there fucking your dad? You're doing, I mean, but it's a little weird if she a grown ass woman sleeping with her daddy though. Like, that's weird than a bitch. It's very fucking weird.
Over 3 years.
Y'all can throw all that mountain of bullshit off the couch. The house already dirty. It ain't like it being on the floor is gonna make it any more dirtier than it being on the couch. Just knock all this shit off the couch. Somebody sleep on the couch or sleep on top of the mountain of bullshit. Damn.
When's the last time Tisa had a job?
That's a good question.
They're all living off of grandma's $1,000 a month Social Security check, but they don't have there's no food. I couldn't see any food in that house. Okay, guys. So I talked with my supervisor, and we've got a lot of concerns.
They need to go to jail.
Need to get figured out.
What, baby?
I'm sad.
I know you're sad, honey. But look, Grandma'll get her house done, and then we'll work with these people and get you back, okay?
Oh.
Yeah, you have to be.
That's the sad part right there. Now, I don't recommend nobody's child getting taken away. You feel me? But these are some unlivable conditions, man, and that little boy needs to have some as well as other kids out there that need some help. You know what I'm saying? They out here living like this, man. And I know times is hard. But that don't mean you got to live filthy and nasty. You can at least have your cleaning area, your living area could be clean at least, at the very least. It don't cost to clean up. Now it may cost to go get some disinfectant spray and whatever else you need to do the cleaning, but the actual cleaning up the clutter that's in your house, it costs nothing to do that, but a little time and energy.
Good boy when you go to Grandma's, okay? Grandma will do everything she can to get you back, okay? I love you.
I'm going to get you set up for drug testing.
I love you.
So I'm going to come back out. I'll get you all that stuff.
Do you know I love you?
If you need a ride,
and Grandma will do everything to get you back, okay?
The only way I know what to help with is if I know what
mine great grandma for me, okay?
Deal?
It won't be long. Grandma will do everything to get you back.
Okay? We're just gonna stay with Grandma for a little bit. Okay? We will do business.
It's long enough for Grandma to get this part done.
And then when I get to the office, I'll get a hold of Grandma. Any criminal history or anything with her?
My mom?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
She's like...
What's her name?
Her crack out
Mary
again.
what?
Mary.
Oh, God. That was nasty.
Norris. She's a... I always told her she was goody two-shoes.
Yeah.
Goody two-shoes. What?
Everything pans out, the home's appropriate and stuff, we will absolutely...
She need to put some drawers on. Damn.
Yeah, do you have a phone number?
I need to blur that out.
What's the home number, guys?
You ready? Give them loves.
When you do take him to Grandma, let her know I'm doing.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to. So I have a whole process I have to do with that. So he's not gonna go right to Grandma. He's gonna go to my office, and as long as everything pans out, then absolutely that's something we will totally explore. Okay.
And I will get this done out.
Okay.
But I just can't handle this.
He said you have my card.
Yeah.
Okay. So give me a little bit, and probably tomorrow morning, I'm gonna swing out and.
It looked like she was trying to lean in for a hug for a second. Don't you come over here trying to hug me. Lady.
Let her know I'm doing.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to. So I have a whole process I have to do with that. So he's not gonna go right to Grandma. He's gonna go to my office, and as long as everything pans out, then absolutely that's something we will totally explore. Okay.
I wouldn't want to touch nothing she just touched.
And I will get this done out.
Okay.
But I just can't handle this.
He said you have my card.
Yeah.
Okay. So give me a little bit.
I thought she was trying to come get a hug.
And probably tomorrow morning, I'm gonna swing out and drop off the stuff for you to go drug testing.
Ready? Go for a ride.
Oh. Are you hungry? Yeah.
Starving Marvin? What's your favorite food?
Starving Marvin. It's starving like... Never mind.
If you could eat anything, what would it be? Yeah?
You want nuggies? I like nuggies. Let's order some nuggies.
Do all you guys shoot Grizzly? Come on over here, Tessa. Tessa, I'm going to detain you for this at this point in reference to your case, okay?
She got on some new clothes? What?
Stuff I got to go over with you. She's being detained for an old case. So, Tessa, it looks like you have an adult abuse warrant, all right? Or child abuse, one of the two.
Your daughter's in the back of the police car. She got a felony for adult abuse.
Okay, is there anything on your person right now?
No.
Is that, okay, nothing that I need to know about?
Right down.
Okay, so I am going to place you under arrest. It's a grand jury warrant and adult abuse. So you have court first thing in the morning. It's not the crime of the century. The bond's $2,500. So you'll see a judge, and it is possible you could be released tomorrow on your own recognizance. But it's very important that you stay updated on these things, okay? Because that's a felony. It's a serious one, right?
Oh, I didn't know I had any.
Tell her, I will bring her clothes tomorrow to court. Some clothes.
Oh, no, she'll be wearing something. It's not trial.
No. I will bring clothes.
For her to wear?
Yeah.
She can't wear them.
No, but she can get released.
I will
bring her clothes. I got some personal clothes.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Daniel, this is Sergeant Tappy with the Mojave County Sheriff's Office. I understand that you made a phone call today requesting to speak to supervisor about a deputy that you had some issues with the call for service on?
Yes.
Okay, what's your complaint? Okay, so your complaint is that he arrested her with the clothing that she had on. He didn't give her an opportunity to go change. And your proper footwear, and your other complaint is there wasn't a female deputy on scene.
Exactly.
Okay, so let me go ahead and correct you, and I'm not trying to be confrontational.
He finna school his ass and let him know that there is no need for a female officer, or and that he doesn't have to give her the right to go change or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Just trying to educate you that when we go to arrest somebody, and it's always a case-by-case basis, with your girl having a felony warrant, okay, she was in clothes that covered her breasts, her butt, and any inappropriate image that the public would be offended by. She had shoes on. It wasn't like he was walking her through a field of cactus and goat horns barefoot. When we arrest people, there is not an opportunity for them to get certain types of clothing. I've arrested people where they don't have a shirt on. Male, but not a female.
I've seen people arrested butt-ass naked in real life.
As long as we provide them footwear and they have clothes that cover their body, especially a female, then they'll be arrested as is. And even if there is a female deputy on a patrol unit, which we didn't have anyways, but that's besides the point, that it is not a requirement for us to bring a female deputy when a male officer is arresting a female suspect.
So you'll be okay knowing when the deputy arrested a female?
Well, let me tell you this. Male deputies and male police officers and male troopers and whatever type of law enforcement are allowed to pat down females because we have to search them for weapons because it's an officer safety thing. Okay? 2, I watched the acts on video, so I don't know if
you finna hang up on their ass.
If you're aware of this, we have body cameras. Our deputy did not do anything appropriate when he patted down the female. As a matter of fact, he just put her seatbelt on. So do you have anything else for me, or are you good with this? Huh?
The woman was charged with child vulnerable adult abuse intent.
So he calling about his girl. He trying to defend his girl. That's what he defended? That? She look like that woman off of Don't Be a Menace when he was talking about some, my milk of magnesia or whatever. Anyway, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. If you vibed all the way up until this point, I really do appreciate you. Make sure that like button is lit. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Until next time, I'm SheldonVybez. I need y'all to be cool like the other side of the pillow. Stay light on your toes like you're supposed. Oh yeah, no.
If you ain't fucking with my nigga Sheldon, nigga, fuck you. Yeah.
Oh God.